Hey everybody, what's up? It's the grass-fed black girl. I'm coming to you to show you how I'm going to re-amend my potting soil from the lettuce that I had inside of it. So this is what my pot looks like after I've taken the lettuce out of it. I left some of the roots and everything to break down into the potting mix to enrich the soil. So I have this gray bin right here, and so what I'm gonna do is dump this in the bin, and then I have some amendments that I'm gonna use. So I have some compost. Hopefully y'all can see that, but this is the compost that I made from green and brown materials myself, not store-bought. That's something I'm really trying to work on, is making my own compost and be able to use my own compost throughout everything that I do. And so I also have some worm castings, and I also have some azomite, and I didn't bring out here, but I have some trifecta plus from Mi Gardener that I'll be putting inside of here as well. Hey guys, so I'm back. I went and got my trifecta plus so I could show you what it looks like. And it has 5, 10, and 4 NP and K. So I really don't use too much of that. It's a slow release fertilizer, so over time it will release and give my soil nutrients and things. So that's why I have the compost and the worm castings, which will break down a little bit faster than this stuff. So what I'm gonna do is put this inside of this bucket that I have here, and you see, looks like that. And so this is a little bit dense, as you can see. So what I also have here behind me too is some perlite and some more peat moss for aeration and to hold the moisture. And so I'm just breaking this up. Sorry guys, I'm just breaking this up like this. And then I'm gonna add the amendments from there. So like I said, my compost, a little bit of azomite, which will help root. Azomite has trace minerals in it. That's good for, like I said, rooting. And then the worm castings. I don't do anything in life by measurements, to be quite honest. Nothing that I cook, nothing that I do, I measure. Except for like baking, because I mean baking is science, and I mean all that stuff, like you need to be accurate within that. But as far as stuff like this goes, I'm learning about percentages and the accuracy of things, but I'm also very much into being a person that just kind of flies by whatever. I just go by what I feel, you know what I'm saying, instead of, really what a book or anything else kind of tells me. So the thing that I've created for myself so I can have balance within that is being able to understand my soil's health. So that's what I'm, even though, like I said, I don't, recipe anything, I do try to understand my soil's health. So that's why I work with compost a lot more, because I know the nutrients and I know that it'll be extremely nutrient dense, and I don't have to add like a blood meal or a bone meal or anything like that, that's already prepackaged from the store. I can really grow in some good compost and things like that. Also by just creating it on my own. So if you have people that can grind you up some bones or something like that, you could do things that way, instead of big box stuff. And I feel like your percentages will be, I don't know, a little bit more equal. I don't know, I just be, like I said, I just be out here doing me. I'm trying to open it and I ain't even opened it yet. But anyway, so like I said, this is the Trifecta Plus. This is what it looks like. It's a granular, slow release fertilizer, and I'm not gonna add too much to it. Now this that I'm doing with my soil now should last at least maybe, because I don't know what I'm putting in here, so that's why I'm like, I don't know. But it should last me a little while before I need to, necessarily add more things in to amend it. So this is what it looks like that. And you see I didn't add too much of anything in there. You can see some of the roots and things in there as well. So I'm gonna mix that up and be right back. So as you see here, I have some perlite. You can also go way more organic than this and get you like some rice hulls. That'll also help with aeration and naturally break down into your soil, providing nutrients. But I'm gonna add this because this is all I have right now. And instead of peat moss like this, you can use like coco coir, which is really good, and it'll again break down into the soil and provide nutrients. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this. Really not too much. And then I'm going to add some of this peat moss. I really got the peat moss and perlite because I use that as a seed starting mixture. And you can also use this as, not use this as a seed start mixture, but use the peat moss and the perlite and add you either in like some compost, some fully broken down compost, or what else could you do, or like some type of fertilizer, because if you read the back of the bags, they kind of tell you exactly what's in there. You can really make this stuff on your own in a much more natural, organic way, So like with Miracle Grow, it says on here that it's already enriched with plant food, so that's why like I use this and the perlite and make my own seed start and mix instead of spending $8 on a bag of seed starting mix. And because you'll have a lot more, it'll go a lot longer. And that's what I've just been doing to use to start my seeds in now. So yeah, I'm just mixing this. Add a little bit more perlite. And then I'm gonna get my watering can and wet this up. You wanna have some damp soil when you start in your seeds. Okay, so this is what it looks like now that I'm all finished and everything. And now I'm going to dampen this up, and then I'll be ready to pot it up and grow. Hey everyone, Grass-Fed Black Girl here.
Hey guys.
My videos are days apart.
Hello.
So when you see this,
Hello.
when you see, stop. Okay, don't rock on my back. Stay right there, but just don't rock on my back. When you see this, the first part is from a few days ago, and this part is obviously from right now. So I left off with making a container mix, redoing my potty mix, reamending my potty mix. So that's what this that's what this video is about. Can you stop? Anyway,
we're gonna dig up.
Amethyst, please.
I just can't get enough picture.
You're supposed to be hula hooping. What are you doing?
Well, we're making nice videos. Please don't like.
Can you stop so I can make the video, please? So
hey guys, welcome back to my show.
So where I left off at, I was adding the water to this. Can you stop? To this gray bucket where my where the mix is. Stop.
Oh, I'm trying to get you back.
No, baby.
Oh, no, I won't be in video too.
You are gonna be in a video, but just not on my back because it hurt it.
You don't want me to be in a video.
I do. Come on. But why you gotta be in my back on my back to think I don't want you to be in the video?
I hope.
That's what I should have had her do the whole time. Just put the water. So now I'm gonna mix it up. Yeah, can you reach?
Yeah, I know how to reach. I'm just gonna chunk it. Much. That's how we usually do.
Can you calm down?
You're gonna grow some plants. Haha. Want that turn out. But watch out for the brick.
Yeah, we only mixing this side.
Because it's gonna break up.
Yeah, we only mixing this side up. So as you see, she's mixing up everything that we had together. It was mixed up with the compost and a little bit of pot mix, peat moss, perlite, fertilizer.
We need to put this up.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do is put this mixture back in our container, and we'll be back with you. So here's our container that we had it before. Come on.
I'm gonna get a big giant scoop. Yeah, I'm strong.
We're waiting on a tripod to come in the mail.
Yeah, but my grandma's gone. Pooty. I'm so strong. Scoop it up.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Y'all can see the tomato suckers I got back there.
Yeah,
And
but
some water
we can't dig it up.
outside.
So we can dig it up. It's not ready yet.
We waiting on it to root. We propagating it, right?
Yeah, we need to get so tall. Oh, man, that's so hard to do. And use more water.
Oh, water break.
I'm gonna pour it in.
No. Okay, we're back. Come on, get the thing.
We get a whole giant scoop. Man, that's a...
Yep, we got a lot.
Yeah, you haven't got a whole lot. Oh yeah, we're gonna... It'll take for hours to do
Okay,
this.
hold on. We're gonna tamp it down a bit. Look, I told you to hold on, honey bunny. 'Cause we gotta preserve what we got. Come on.
Is that enough?
No, we gotta fill it a little bit more, and then because we're gonna put mulch on the top of it. And that'll be a good portion of our layer on top.
Yeah, so we can grow things.
Yep.
But first we need to put seeds in it.
Yeah, we are going to put seeds.
I pick watermelon.
We can't put watermelon in this. We could put, we're going to put some, I don't know, maybe some herbs.
Baby,
Come on.
some
Come
root
on.
it. How about some roots?
Some roots? What's that?
Yeah, it's dripping. Okay, let me take a quick bake. First, maybe
There's
pat it
always
down.
a dance break with this one. Okay, come on.
Pat it down.
Come on.
What's that nice stuff?
Okay. We need, look, you see the stuff that's all over there? That big scoop over there?
Just like that. I got big scoop. Pat it down. Munch it.
Watch my finger. My thumb. Okay.
I need more than that.
Yeah, we're almost good because the top layer is going to be mulch.
Lift it up.
Okay.
First, let's pat it
So
down.
you see we have our bucket, our container filled. And now after this, we'll be deciding, no, we don't need no more water right now. We'll be deciding what we're going to put in here, what seeds we'll put in here, and I'll probably do a separate video to that to show what seeds we decided. Again, sorry, I be all over the place. I don't be, stop, I told you don't put that in there. I don't be,
You can
no,
come out.
but we don't need the water in
I
there.
can't come out.
Okay. But you
Put
know,
some on
I
my
be
hair.
unedited.
I'm
I'm not really into all that stuff, to be quite honest. I just be doing me. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, we'll be back to show you a separate video of whatever we decided in this. Thank you for watching me re-amend my soil and my pot. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Hold on, my pot and mix into this container.
But watch this, guys.
The girl-
I did.
So yeah, so let me go. Thank you. Say
Like
bye.
that. Wait.
No.
Bye.
Okay, we're done. Ooh, so I can hit the thing, and the tripod is gonna come with a Bluetooth just for this. See y'all.